The streets of London glow under the soft light of gas lamps, casting shadows that flicker like whispers across cobblestone roads. Carriages clatter as they pass, and the distant sound of horses' hooves echoes through quiet alleys, hinting at meetings that must remain unseen. Inside the grand houses, the scent of roses and candles fills the air, mingling with the faint hint of perfume that clings to every gown and coat. The ton is alive with anticipation, yet beneath the polished smiles and polite laughter, tension threads its way into every conversation. Gentlemen in tailored coats straighten their posture as they navigate rooms filled with jewel-toned dresses, while ladies adjust delicate gloves, their eyes darting for a moment of privacy or a whispered word from a trusted friend. Every detail is carefully observed. Every smile or frown carries weight, because in this world, nothing stays hidden for long. A new season brings new faces and familiar figures who carry the weight of their own stories. In the grand ballroom, chandeliers shimmer with 1,000 crystals, reflecting fragmented images of dancers moving in perfect symmetry. But amid the harmony, eyes meet across the room with tension that speaks louder than words. There are glances that linger too long, a subtle touch that betrays desire, and whispers that hint at betrayal. Behind fans held to delicate lips, secrets are exchanged, rumors begin, and the promise of scandal is as certain as the next dance. Each character moves with purpose, yet there is a pulse beneath the perfection, a restless energy that grows with every heartbeat. Every stolen glance, every half-smile that hides more than it reveals. Outside, the gardens are quiet, but not empty. Moonlight spills across trimmed hedges and statues that stand like silent witnesses to forbidden meetings. Two figures meet where the shadows are longest, exchanging words so soft they could easily be mistaken for the breeze rustling through leaves. Every step taken in the moonlight carries the weight of choices, and every sigh carries longing that cannot be spoken aloud in the drawing rooms of polite society. Letters exchanged in secret corners, hands brushed ever so briefly, and eyes that betray the true emotions hidden behind a mask of etiquette. These are the sparks that ignite the story. The ton may speak of propriety and decorum, but love in its rawest, most passionate form refuses to be tamed. Inside again, the candlelight dances against the walls, and the music shifts from soft harps to a more urgent melody, signaling a change in the air. Conversations grow louder in some rooms, laughter sharper, smiles tighter. Every arrival is noticed. Every departure is calculated. Even those who think themselves clever, navigating the intricate social maze, feel the tremor of something unprecedented on the horizon. The stage is set for a love story that will shock the ton, revealing not only the depth of desire, but also the fragility of appearances. In this world of splendor and restraint, the heart proves to be the most unpredictable element. Nothing is simple. Nothing is safe. Every action carries consequence. Every word carries power. And every glance could be the spark that changes everything. And as the night wears on, as the music fades into the quiet hum of whispered conversations, and the rustle of silk against marble floors, the audience senses it, the promise of a love story that refuses to follow the rules. A tale that will test every loyalty, ignite every passion, and challenge every expectation, from the first glance to the final secret revealed. This season of Bridgerton will sweep viewers into a world where hearts and reputations hang in delicate balance, and the thrill of scandal is only just beginning. In the heart of the grand ballroom, the music swells, drawing every eye to the center of attention. Yet it is not the spectacle of dancing that holds the gaze, it is the subtle tension between two figures who seem to exist in a world apart from the glittering crowd. She stands with a posture both poised and wary, a delicate fan held at her lips, concealing expressions too daring to be revealed openly. Her eyes, however, betray everything: curiosity, longing, and a spark of defiance that refuses to be muted by the expectations of the ton. Across the room, he moves with confident grace, each step measured, each gesture deliberate. Yet there is an unmistakable vulnerability in the way his eyes search for her, aware that every moment could be observed, every action scrutinized. When their gazes meet, even briefly, the room seems to fade away, replaced by a silence only they can feel. Their first encounters are fleeting, yet electric chance brushes of hands as a crowd parts. A whispered word carried just beyond the reach of eavesdroppers, glances that linger long after the moment should have ended. Each meeting is a delicate dance of caution and desire, for in a society ruled by propriety, every expression of affection carries risk. They navigate these encounters with subtlety. The tilt of a head, the shift of weight, a slight tremor in the hand holding a glass, all conveying emotions that words dare not capture. Around them, the tongue continues its rhythmic ballet of whispers and laughter. Yet they remain suspended in a private world where time seems to slow, and every heartbeat is magnified. Their attraction is magnetic, undeniable. But the rules that govern London's elite threaten to smother it before it can fully bloom. Even outside the grandeur of the ballroom, the tension follows them. In candlelit corridors and quiet gardens, their moments of secrecy are filled with an intensity that could ignite the very air around them. They exchange messages hidden in folded letters, notes slipped into gloved hands, and subtle signals that only the other can understand. The slightest touch of hand resting briefly on an arm, a brush of fingers over a fan carries the weight of unspoken promises. The world outside expects compliance, yet within these stolen moments, defiance thrives. Every heartbeat is a reminder that their love is forbidden, that discovery could bring scandal. But the thrill of risk only makes each encounter more potent, more consuming. The people round them notice, too. Allies watch with knowing smiles, offering silent support or quiet warnings, while rivals observe with sharp suspicion, hoping for a misstep that could be turned into gossip. Even in moments of joy and laughter, tension simmers beneath polite conversation, for every laugh could mask envy, and every compliment could conceal ulterior motives. The narrative of their romance unfolds like a carefully orchestrated symphony. Moments of tenderness interwoven with anxiety, desire tempered by caution, passion restrained by circumstance. As viewers follow these interactions, they are drawn into a world where love is not simply felt, but navigated with care. Each glance and gesture loaded with meaning. Each secret carrying the potential to reshape the ton's delicate balance dot as the season progresses. Their connection deepens, not through grand proclamations, but through subtle, intimate exchanges. A look exchanged across a crowded room, a whispered word behind a closed door, a letter that reveals more than it conceals, all serve to build a tension that is both beautiful and perilous. Their love story is not immediate nor simple. It is a slow burn, igniting quietly, persistently, until it becomes impossible to ignore. The tongue may demand appearances and restraint, but the bond between them proves that the heart's desires are often stronger than any social expectation. Every interaction carries the weight of both passion and peril, leaving the audience captivated by the fragility and intensity of a love that is as daring as it is forbidden dot as the days pass. The whispers of the tongue grow louder, threading through every drawing room and garden path with increasing intensity. Rumors, like delicate porcelain, begin to crack under the weight of curiosity and envy. Those who observe the budding affection between the two central figures notice the smallest details. A hand lingering too long on a sleeve, a shared glance that speaks volumes, a smile that seems reserved for no one else. Society, ever hungry for scandal, begins to weave these moments into its tapestry of gossip, each retelling amplifying the tension and threatening to expose secrets meant to remain hidden. The characters, once able to navigate their encounters with careful subtlety, now feel the weight of countless eyes and whispered suspicions pressing down on every movement. Even a simple walk through a candlelit corridor becomes a delicate test of composure, where one misstep could unravel the fragile balance they have so carefully maintained. Behind closed doors, the tension thickens. In the intimacy of private chambers, letters are penned with trembling hands, each word chosen with precision to convey affection without revealing too much. Secret meetings in hidden corners of the gardens stretch long into the night, the moon casting pale light over. Stolen touches and murmured promises. Every encounter carries the dual thrill of passion and fear, as if the very air itself is charged with electricity, warning of the consequences that lie in wait. Observers, whether allies or rivals, can sense the intensity growing. It is a force that refuses to be ignored, and yet, even with the looming threat of discovery, the characters cannot resist the pull of their connection. Each meeting, each glance,